Hi guys, I'm Laura Vitale. On this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make ricotta and pineapple pie. This is a recipe that my grandmother used to make a long time ago, and to be honest, I haven't made it in a long time, and somehow because of Easter being right around the corner, it came to me. So I called her and tried to change the measurements from, that she was giving me, because she's like, a pinch of this, a little bit of this, some of that. So I actually had to write the whole recipe down, test it over and over again until it was perfect. So I finally have it down pat. I'm so excited to share it with you. So let's go over the ingredients to get started. You're gonna need some ground graham crackers, sugar, eggs, heavy cream, whole milk ricotta, some butter, unsalted, melted, a pinch of salt, lemon, vanilla, and just a few ingredients to make the pineapple topping, but that's gonna come in a little bit. So first thing you wanna do is get your oven preheated to 350. Second thing you want to do is take a 9-inch, this is just a springform pan, I couldn't think of the word, a springform pan, and I always like to line it with a few pieces of aluminum foil because I just like to make sure that nothing's going to leak out. Do you know what I mean? So this is super easy and simple to do. First thing we're going to work on is the actual pan here. I'm going to just melt, I'm going to brush my melted butter. I can't seem to talk clearly today. Brush it all over the bottom and sides. That looks good. Now I'm going to take my crushed up graham crackers. You can use any kind of biscuit. You can use Maria crackers. You can use whatever you've got. So all I'm going to do is just tapping it all over the bottom and the sides because it's sticking to that melted butter that we brushed on there. And the reason I'm doing it this way instead of mixing it all together is because I don't actually need all these graham crackers. I just needed to make a slight crust on the edges of the pan. Now get rid of those. So now that that's done, I always put it on a baking sheet whenever I'm working with a springform pan or any pan like that. I just like to do it like that way. Makes it a lot easier to get in and out of the oven. So let's get on to making the filling. You're pretty much gonna just mix everything together. It's that simple. You got your eggs, your sugar, your heavy cream, your lemon zest. We're going to use the juice of it in the pineapple topping. Get it from the back. Vanilla, just about a teaspoon. Here we go. And your salt. I'm going to just give this a head start before I add in my ricotta. And this is kind of, it's going to remind you, the filling is going to remind you of like a cheesecake filling. It's delicious. Oh, wait till you try it. So now that I've given that a head start, I'm going to add in my ricotta. And make sure it's whole milk. It does make a difference. It holds a lot better because there's no flour in here to hold it. So you're kind of you're letting the eggs and the cream and the ricotta be what's going to pretty much hold this whole thing together. And now patiently, just mix it all in. That's absolutely perfect. Now all I'm going to do is just pour this into my prepared pan. And this is going to go into your preheated oven, 350, for about 40 to 45 minutes. You're looking for the edges to be a lightly golden brown color, and the edges will be set, but the middle will just be a little wobbly, which is the perfect consistency for this. And then you're gonna let it cool for about an hour, and I'll show you what to do as far as the topping comes. The best part. My ricotta pie baked for about 55 minutes. It took a little longer for me because I had extra things in the oven, and when you do that, the temperature drops, so make sure you keep an eye out on that. But you're just looking for it to be a lightly golden brown in the center and a little darker on the outside. And like I said, when it's hot, the edges should just be set, but the inside should just still be very jiggly because it will set as it cools. I've let it cool for about an hour, so it's now up to room temperature. And at this point, we're gonna make the filling, or the topping, I should say. In this little saucepan, well, first of all, let's go over the ingredients, shall we? What I've got here is a can of crushed pineapple in their juice, and I have drained it, but I've reserved a half a cup of the juice because that's gonna help make the sauce. You're gonna need some cornstarch, sugar, reserved lemon that we use the zest of. Now we're going to use the juice, and of course your crushed pineapple. So in this little saucepan, I'm going to pretty much mix all of my ingredients together besides the pineapple. So it's the sugar, the pineapple juice, the cornstarch, and I'm just going to juice the lemon and I'll juice it over my fingers so I can catch all the little seeds. Just mix everything together. Woo! That almost went flying. Now I'm gonna just cook this over medium heat for just a few minutes or until the mixture gets nice and thick. That looks perfect. It looks so cool, doesn't it? But that's what's gonna help everything set really, really well. Now to that, I'm gonna put in my drained pineapple and just mix everything together to make sure everything is just well combined. Now just take this luscious mixture here and spread it evenly over the top. Oh, it smells so delicious, and it's gonna be really delicious, and I'm really excited about it. But first, it's gonna have to go into the fridge for a few hours because you need this to set. Otherwise, you won't be able to really cut a nice slice out of it. So, get it nice and even, or as even as you can manage. And this is gonna go into the fridge for about 2 to 3 hours until it's really nice and chilled and really, really set. And then I'll show you what it looks like. My pie has been in the fridge for about 3 hours and now it's fully set. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a little paring knife and you're just gonna run it around the edge. Loosen up. There we go. See, it all is like all together, and it was held together with the cream and the eggs and the ricotta. It's just delicious. Yum. 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 Yum, yum. Oh, yes. So good. It really is like, it's like a ricotta cheesecake with this tangy, sweet, sticky pineapple topping. It is delicious. If you love that combination, then this is a recipe for you to try. And to get the recipe, go to www.laureninthekitchen.com. I hope you give it a shot, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.